Everybody, this is Matt Does Fitness, and I just got off the phone with my North Korean friend. I asked him how it was over there. He said he couldn't complain. Okay, today was the bench press day, and it was 3 sets of 5, and rather optimistically, I went for 120 kilos, 265 pounds. Now, when I hit my 315 pound bench press PR, I was doing this session for sets of 3. Today, I attempted, like I said, for 3 sets of 5. I can tell you now, spoiler alert, I got all 3. That's what I'm friggin' talking about. To me, that says I've definitely got at least a reasonable chunk more to put onto that PR, but I'm going to try and be patient and save it up until I know I've definitely got a big one there. Here's my first set. I felt pretty good. The first kind of 2 reps went up nice and easy. My bench hasn't felt that great this week, to be honest. The previous 2 sessions, the singles and the triples, were kind of all grinders. Today was much better, bizarrely enough, because I've only had, this session is always the one where I only have about 36 hours recovery before after the previous bench session, but for some reason I felt really good today. My shoulders felt like perfect, no problems at all, and the bar was going up nice and easily, particularly on the first couple of reps. One thing I did do that was quite annoying, I kept shuffling down the bench, and so the bar a couple of times was kind of clipping the rack, which was really irritating because particularly towards the end of a set when I'm getting tired, like you see there, the last thing you want is obviously the bar catching on the rack, because obviously it makes it much harder to get the rep out. Now, this is my second set. What you'll see now is the last 2 reps really, but the last rep in particular was a massive grinder. There you go, that's a huge grinder. And obviously at that point I'm thinking I'm probably going to struggle to get the last set of 5 out. However, believe it or not, I absolutely hammered it. It was my best set. What I did was, as I was shuffling into my set position there, I just kind of almost arched my back a little bit more and got a little bit more of a decline in my my chest. I was able to dig my shoulders a little bit more to the bench, which I haven't really tried before in that extreme, and I felt ridiculously strong. Like you see here, the first 4 reps were insanely clean, like really easy. The first 3 reps literally felt like nothing, felt like I was warming up. And with 265 pounds, to do 4 reps like they're nothing, I think that's pretty decent. The 5th rep there was a little bit of a grinder, but that was definitely my best set, and it was my 3rd and final one, so I'm well pleased with that. And like I said, for me, that definitely shows that I have at least a reasonable chunk to put onto that 315 pound PR. But I'm going to save it up. Like I said in the title, my mission, I've decided this year I want to hit a 350 pound bench press, which is pretty much 160 kilos. So it's a nice target. It's obviously a big one, but I definitely think it's attainable. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty excited about it, but I'm going for it. Anyway, moving on. I then did some chest dumbbell press. You see there are a couple of reps I kind of stopped. I have a weird thing. I don't know what it is. It's almost like it's nerve related, but occasionally I'll literally, normally it's on the right side where I have that nerve issue, but sometimes, today it was on the left. A couple of times I push a rep up. The weight feels easy, but my arm literally just gives way, which is pretty frustrating. But I managed to get 3 sets with those. I think about 12, about 10, then about 9 or so, I think. I then did some incline chest press on the kind of fixed machine, which I do quite like because it's like a press, but it also has elements of a fly in there as well. You can kind of squeeze your chest together as you finish the movement, which is quite nice. I did 3 sets, again at 12 down to about 8-ish of those. Also, coincidentally, met a guy in the gym today who is subscribed to my channel, and he told me about the fact that he has lost a massive amount of weight. Very inspiring. If you haven't seen it already, I'll put the video up on Sunday about his kind of transformation, but definitely check it out because, like I said, I personally think it's a pretty inspiring story. Anyway, moving on, I then finished the session with a couple of tricep exercises. The first one I did was like an overhead tricep extension with an easy bar. And it's ironic that it's called an easy bar because it's been very easy for me to use this week, as I've used it 3 times, and every time it's literally been sitting in the corner of the gym with the weights and the collars on, fixed, ready to go. Haven't even had to adjust it. That's what I'm talking about. These felt pretty good. I'm well into my kind of easy bar tricep work at the moment. I really like it. I've kind of switched from using a single dumbbell to using an easy bar, and I definitely think it's preferable at the moment for me. And the last exercise I did, I just kind of changed the angle a little bit, made it into more of a skull crusher, so that my upper arms, humeruses, are completely perpendicular to the ground. just changing the angle and putting a little bit more emphasis on a different part of the movement. And that was my session. So, like I said, check out the video I put up on Sunday. It's a pretty awesome story. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the session. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, as always, and I will see you in my next video, which will be tomorrow. Make sure you watch it. Goodbye.